Hello and welcome to another Nikke video. I'll be doing some tests for the new Nikke Tove. Is she really that great of a shotgun supporter? Please leave a like and a sub, and I hope you enjoy the video. First, this video is not about finding the perfect team for Tove. This video is for seeing how well she assists shotgun units with their burst, and how often her skill 1 activates. It was very difficult to get a consistent test with Tove since her skill 1 has a 5% chance to activate per shot. So, every test, I tried my best to keep her at max stacks, and I had to retry numerous times to get the best results. In this test, there are a few shotgun Nikkes that have a last shot mechanic, which is Summer Anise, Marciana, Pepper, and Mary. Tove increases ammo count, so it would be counterproductive to pair Tove with any of those Nikkes. When I originally did my tests, I noticed I had not done them correctly, so the footage in the background is the original test. I redid the test a different way that I think reflects her potential better. So, what I first did was test only burst 2 shotgun Nikkes and compare their results with and without Tove. I have Senti there, so it would not take a long time to get the burst gauge filled. I also swapped Tove for Dorothy in the base test so as to have similar burst gauge fill-up rates. Lastly, I did all these tests with scope lock on and the free Tove, which makes all Nikkes be at core 7 and max skills. Once the burst time was over, I counted the results, and having Tove on the team really improved the results of most of the shotgun units. Guilty did about double damage. Naga herself also did about double damage. The best ACPU employee, Poli, also did just about double damage. After finishing the burst 2 units, I went to try burst 3, starting off with Sugar. Shooting like a madwoman had net her double damage. Noir didn't quite get to the expected damage mark, but I chalk it up to having trouble keeping Tove stacks. The ultimate villain, Drake, did close to double damage as well. Even Isabel's damage did increase to almost 1.5 times, followed by Maiden's damage being increased to about double. Lastly, we got the best polar bear in the arc, Neve, also doing about 1.5 times the damage. After all these tests, it's very apparent that Tove can easily increase the damage of shotgun units. Now, I will discuss Tove herself. The major problem with Tove is keeping her max stacks going throughout the duration of the fight. If Tove happens to not proc her skill 1 to activate at any time during her shots, it will bring the damage of the shotgun units drastically down. I tested over and over again to see how long she can keep her stacks up, and she loses her stacks every time the longer the battle goes on. So my conclusion would be to put her in an ammo cube, either Wingman or Bastion, and to also have overloaded gear with the max ammo up stat on them. You will also have to have skill 1 at a minimum of level 9, since the percentage to activate the skill increases as you keep leveling it up. It starts off at 2%, level 3 nets you 3%, level 6 puts you at 4%, and lastly level 9 gets you 5%. With all this in mind, you will have to heavily invest in her if you want her to perform well. Now, for my final thoughts. Tove does provide a substantial boost in damage to any shotgun unit she is paired up with. The major downside is that she requires way too much investment. Without any investment, in my opinion, she is just not a good unit to put on the team. By heavily investing in her, she actually becomes usable, not amazing. But if you are going that far already, you might as well use a different unit that can provide a better benefit to the whole team. Considering just how long it takes to get all those T9M armors, rocks, skill books, and burst books, they might as well be better off used on a different Nikke. The only way I can see Tove becoming a better unit is if shiftup themselves buffer in some way, maybe increasing the proc chance, or increasing the time the buff is active. For 5 seconds seems way too short. I had some hopes even during my analysis of her kit, but it turned out worse than I thought. I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Do you feel I am not giving her enough credit? Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way? Hey, maybe I'm completely wrong. Please, I would really like to know, so please do leave a comment. I really like her character design, and I hope she would shine more, but there is much to be desired. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and a sub. I'd really appreciate it. I'm Scrublord, and I'll see you in the next video.